Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, and welcome back to my 33rd episode of my AFC Wimbledon career mode. And this video, folks, this will be the end of the season. At the moment, we are in the top spot in the championship. Will we remain there by the end of this video? Well, you're just going to have to watch and find out. Let's get into our first game of the day. Birmingham City at home last night, 4-2 against West Ham. What a game that was. I watched at my mother-in-law's house with my brothers-in-law, and we sat there open-mouthed at the way that Wimbledon absolutely just went about fingering the bumholes of all the West Ham players. Jesus Christ. A couple of worrying moments towards the end where we thought they might be able to get back into it, but when Cibic popped up at the back post there, goddamn, that's what we like to see. But let's get back into this game. 44 minutes gone, 1-0 up. Rogerson, the guy that we cannot get rid of on loan, comes up with a huge shot there, but it is ultimately turned away by the Birmingham keeper. Let's have a look at this. It goes out quite right there. Definitely on target, but still, the keeper more than equal to it. Second half now, Solomon through to Vassal. We're bringing our keeper out. We think better of it. We send him back in between the sticks there. He's back in, whipped into the middle, and look at that. Brock Madsen there puts the ball away, tying it up 1-1. And of course, at this point in the season, with where we are in the league, we need to make sure that we are winning this game, okay? We need to win this game desperately to make sure we don't have any chance of just finishing as runners-up. We don't want runners-up. We want proper silverware. So into the box, 65th minute, and it just trickles over Truman, the keeper. Brewster, the main man, on the spot there, doing the damage, and that is going to be fantastic for us. The goal difference is something that we haven't really had to worry about a lot this year. We've had Weir and Brewster just doing absolute bits, and it really does help us. But look at this. Look at the space Hale has been afforded down the right-hand side here. An awful attempted sliding tackle then. It's whipped in, back post, completely unmarked, and it falls to Terrell, and it is all tied up in the 86th minute. God damn, that's proper Wimbledon for you. That is proper Wimbledon play, just absolutely ballsing it up right at the death. Wimbledon fans not happy, as you can imagine. Well, I'm not happy either. Jesus Christ, Rob Elliott there should be doing, well, a lot better than that. Look at that. Should have held on to it. So full time, Brewster gets a brace, but ultimately we only walk away with just the 1 point. Disappointing, but hey. We've got another game to play. So Ortiz is going to go through the mill now. He's going to be a future star for us. A cam? Am I going to use a cam? I don't know. I'll definitely be using Wright there at the end, who's a left mid. We've actually got a good history of getting a lot of left mids in this game who are going to be future superstars for the team. So that left-hand side of the field is going to be well looked after for many years to come. So Casiedo returns from injury, so he's going to rejoin the first team training sessions, which is good news. He's going to go back in straight away. We're only going to give him about 45 minutes or so. We can't afford to be rushing him or anything like that. So that is what we're going to do for now and hope for the best. And well, we've got to lose games and Wolves have got to win a load. And the goal difference as well has got to be in their favour. So here we are. Another game at home. Derby County, tough opposition, maybe not so much in this game, but hey, we just drew with Birmingham City. We spanked them last time, so we need to be very careful here. Nightingale with a fairly tame clearance now. Hartigan, what can he do in midfield? He's got a little bit of space. Weir, make that run. There we go. Good boy. Look at this. In on goal. It's Weir. He's going to square it. Back post. And I'll tell you what, that was very, very close to actually being put out of bounds there by the Derby defender there. Bobo gets the goal there, 9 minutes in, and it is a cracking start for us. If we can continue like this, then we are going to be odds-on favourites for maintaining that gap and making the championship title our own for this season. So 12 minutes gone there. Weir sprays it out wide now. Casiedo taking up space on the right here. Back into Weir, and it just gets tipped wide. Maybe it was tipped, I don't know. Let's see. Did the keeper get much of a touch on it? Or was it just completely... No. No, no, no. It was wide all along there, so they were right not to give us a corner. So we're now dominating into the Derby box here. Whips it, back post, completely unmarked, but it doesn't matter. The follow-up as well will go wide. 21 minutes gone, and we could easily be 2, maybe 3 goals up by now. And yet we can just not finish our dinner. 27 minutes gone once again, and here we go. Derby with that high defensive line there, allowing us a lot of space to get in behind with our quick players into the box. And oh my God, somehow we can manage to put it through the legs of the keeper. Point blank range, who are practically behind us when we place it through his legs. And we can't score a simple one-on-one. Look at this. Right there, then boom. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff indeed. So half-time, Babo gets 2 goals. We are 2-0 up. Derby County not presenting much of a threat at this stage in the game. Let's hope that they pull a full West Ham and just kind of fall apart as well in the second half. So here we go. Marriott now plays it out to Bennett. Back in, and it is a goal. Derby County are on the score sheet. The man who's named after a hotel gets on the scoreboard now. Look at this. Played back in beautifully, and then, oh, Rob Elliott, absolutely no chance there. Hartigan once again using that pace in midfield. They're backing off trying to defend the strikers here. Weir takes it out wide. Is that a mistake? It is not a mistake, because at the back post it is just tucked away nicely. 3-1 in the 89th minute, and that is going to pretty much secure us a win now. No one is going to come back and score 2 goals within about 2 or 3 minutes, I don't think. Look at that. It was a lovely save by the keeper, but the lucky bounce, that lucky deflection falls to us. And ladies and gentlemen, we are guaranteed to go up. That is the celebration you're seeing here. We are guaranteed to go up. But will it be in first place or second place? The boys know that they have got Premiership games coming up next year. But until then, we need to focus on this one last game. We need that silverware. The boys can celebrate all they want as soon as they're back in that dressing room. Fucking clip round the ear. Just remember, you have got one more game to go. There we have it. We must win. I tell you what, we could even draw. No, we've won it. That's it. It's done. I'm looking at the points. There's no way they can come back. 86, 87, 88, 89. We've done it. We have gone and won the championship, but we are not going to celebrate just yet. I am the guy that once had a FIFA career mode where I had a my player. He was sent off at 2-0 in the 89th minute. And I don't know, actually, I think it was 3-1 we were winning by. And they came back and won 4-0. So they erased 3 of our goals. Yeah, so it was an interesting thing, but this is FIFA. I don't trust it until I'm lifting the trophy, and that's for sure. So here we go. Bolton Wanderers at home. Another home game, which is amazing for us. We're going to lift the trophy here at the Meadow of Kings. Spraying the ball out wide now to Casiedo. Whips it back in, and boom. Just like the first game he's played for us, as he will in the last. Weir buries it. He will go back to PSG. An absolute legend in the south of London for AFC Wimbledon. He really will. It's a shame that we're probably not going to have the kind of money to buy him as I would want, because it would be cracking to buy him. He would be absolutely brilliant for this team. Maybe if we can secure ourselves a high enough Premiership spot, we could think about buying him, unless he gets transferred somewhere else, because there is that embargo where they will not sell him again once he has been moved for the first season. So we can only hope, folks. We can only hope. Second half now, 58 minutes. Look at this. Bolton players just sliding everywhere, trying to get the ball off us. Casiedo chop inside now, lays it off, through to Brewster. Brewster absolutely buries it. And as much as I would like to keep Weir, Brewster is going to be absolutely incredible. I am considering putting an offer in for him to Liverpool and hoping that they go, yeah, I tell you what, he's not quite the standard that we want, but he'll do good for you, scumbags. That is what we want to hear from Liverpool. Ironic that people from Liverpool are calling us scumbags when, you know, they're from Liverpool, but never mind. We will take him if we can get him. 65 minutes now, and look at this Bolton. They're not going to just sit back and take this gently now. Buckley into the middle, and it is a beautiful goal from Vela. Look at that. Rob Elliott, absolutely no chance whatsoever. Smashed into the top of the net on 66 minutes. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens. We are going to win the game. Of course we want to win the game. If we were to lose and still get promoted, I think it would take the edge off it. We want to go out with a bang, and a bang is what we are after here, folks. So here we go. Casiano into the middle, and look at that. Whipping his leg round the side of the defender. 3-1. We're once again going away with, I think he's on for a hat-trick now. He's on for a hat-trick in his final game. People in the stands absolutely begging me, I'm sure, to sign this guy on a permanent contract, but we just don't have that kind of money. 93 minutes, the whistle has been blown. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the promised land. Oh, 33 episodes. I'm sorry that they've been so inconsistent, but we have done it. We have made it into the Premiership. Little old AFC Wimbledon, the team that just didn't know when to quit, has done it. A team of superstars. I don't think, apart from Appiah maybe Nightingale, maybe a couple of defenders, there's not really much of a team left from when we started. But there really isn't. A lot of these guys, Howison, he's been so huge. Absolutely huge when we signed him when we were in League One. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. The lone strikers that we've had as well. Hopefully we can continue this proud tradition by building these amazing youngsters into quality players. But here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, champions of the championship. It's only AFC Wimbledon, motherfuckers. Look at that. It is done. It is done. So, thank you so much for coming back, checking out the channel and the series. It really does mean a lot. A couple of people over the last few days have said, well, this series sucks. We hate it. Don't do it anymore. I said I will get to the Premiership. Folks, it's up to you now if you want to see AFC Wimbledon in this carnation get into the Premiership and actually play some games. If you want to see a Premiership season now, let me know in the comments below. If not, then that is the end of this series and we will leave it here. It's about time that AFC Wimbledon had a bit of success. We've had a rotten run of luck in League One. Hopefully, maybe this big game that we had against West Ham last night, maybe that will back our ideas up and we can actually start playing some games. We've got Sunderland's coming up next, I believe. But for a moment, let's just sit back, look at this and enjoy the ticker tape raining down on an AFC Wimbledon squad sitting in front of a lovely big trophy, knowing that next year they're going to go into the Premiership. So there we go. That is it. Ourselves, Wolves and Cardiff City, Leeds United, Bristol City, Ipswich, one of those will be joining us in the Premiership. So nice work. There we go. Increasing the club's net worth within 2 seasons. We smashed that, absolutely. So I would say that I'm in a pretty good stand now to be rehired for the next season. I could actually cry and laugh at the same time if they said, yeah, we don't think you're the kind of person to take us forward. We're going to get someone else in. But that is the kind of shit that would happen on this game. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good place to leave it. Thank you once again for coming back, checking out the channel and the series. It means so much to me that you do so. It really, really does. I hope you've been enjoying it. Let me know. Do you want to see another season in the Premiership? Do you want me to leave it here? Let me know in the comments below. I've been the Gaming Womble. And so long for now, folks.